We have got H1rvey live and direct. His Discord tag's probably going to be above his head. And he has just copped a one-way ticket to Koh Samui. He's been in Koh Samui for like just over a month now-ish. And he's now in the A house because one of the other guys couldn't get here because of what's going on in the world right now. So he's landed himself in the TTC A house. And I've got a few questions for him today. So hopefully you watching this video can get a better understanding of what it takes to even get out to somewhere like Koh Samui from pure trading and how you can do it yourself, okay? So from somebody firsthand who's experienced the TNB model and the TTC VIP and just fully got here from that, to be honest. So, question number one, how long have you been trading for?
I've been trading for about 2 years, I'd say.
Okay.
Since I left college, really.
Yeah.
But trading fully, not that at all. That
Yeah,
was signal groups only. Signal groups from college till last August,
Nice.
2024 August.
Nice. Out of anyone I've ever met, H1 has probably been in the most groups I've ever seen. Like, this guy's been in every person's group that you actually know, in the UK anyway. Have you been in any like American groups or anything, or was it just UK?
Nah. I nearly joined PB.
Yes.
But
yeah. How long have you actually been making money in trading? Like, when was your first payout?
September 2025.
Nice.
First payout.
And what did you do with the money?
I put it on evals.
Nice. Okay.
Put it on evals, and then we had that period of misaligned for about a month.
Yeah, no trades.
Yeah. Basically just reinvested my money to ACG.
And then were you working at the time? Like, what were you doing before you got to Koh Samui? So first payout September, but I imagine you're still working. You wouldn't have quit your job off one payout.
No.
So what were you actually doing to even get the eval, to get the money, to get the evals, to get the payouts in the first place?
Amazon driver.
Amazon driving?
Yeah, Amazon driver, same as a few of the boys in the chat.
Yeah, big up Ethan, he's an Amazon driver as well.
Yeah, Amazon driving, 130 quid a day.
How many days a week?
At the time when I got that free.
3 days a week. And then what was like the most you ever worked for that?
5 days a week.
5 days a week, how many hours?
About 10, 11.
10 hours a day.
Well, it's very like, you could have a 8-hour day, you could have a 12,
Depends how fast you get everything out, depends how many parcels you get.
Yeah. Your van could break down.
Yeah.
It was shit. But especially like towards the end of it, Christmas time, they upped the hours, upped the pay a little bit.
Yeah.
But
and you wanted to create some more buffers for coming out here, didn't you? So
yeah.
H1 himself, he's had a fair few payouts now, making a decent amount of money with the TNB model, whether that be the LRV, the hybrid or the Mac. He's trading all three. I always advise, because H1 wanted to come out in Thailand, he's like, I don't know if it's the right move, I don't know if it's the right time. And I said, look bro, you can come out here from trading profits, but you can also just save up some buffer from your job to kickstart the journey anyway, because the last thing that you want when moving to Thailand is to solely rely on trading at the start, because it's going to be new to you, being free, having no job, having no alarm, doing whatever you want all day. And if you have all the time in the world to do whatever you want, you're probably going to break your plan more often than not, if you don't have the buffer, if you don't have some sort of security, or you need to obviously master your mind, if anything. Because if you're coming out to Thailand, right, and you're watching this video, if you're someone that does want to, and you're solely relying on trading, that's sound, but you need to overcome that aspect of control, like, oh, okay, well, I've got no money this month, so I need to just get a trade in, or I need to over risk, or I need to trade this pair, not that pair, to try force shit. So how has it been for you, not breaking your rules? Like, have you followed your plan pretty well? Like, how has it been trading full time for the first time ever?
Yeah, no, to be fair, I was pretty like, because I was only doing 3 days a week, it was like I was full time. I was only working Friday, Saturday, Sundays. So like, Friday was the only day I wasn't always on the chart. So it wasn't much different in that sense, but it was kind of like, when I first came out, it was like, fuck, like, all of this is the money. Because obviously I've got money saved, but all the money I'm going to make out here is purely trading.
Yeah.
But what you like dial into in the group the most is, you know what's going to get you there, sticking to the plan, following your rules. Exactly. And that's all I've done since coming out. And then what have I had? 3 payouts in the past week.
In the past week, yeah, it's insane.
Since coming out.
What prop firms were they with?
Trader Scale, and then 2 with ACG.
2 with ACG. And who have you had payouts with lifetime? Like, what firms overall?
ACG, Trader Scale, Top Step, and My Funded Futures.
My Funded Futures, really, from ages ago, like.
That was my first one.
Oh, that was your first one.
Yeah.
Since making money from trading, and since coming out here to Koh Samui specifically, what has changed about your life compared to when you were in the UK working as an Amazon driver?
Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy. Stress is, it's in a different way now. Like, the stress before was like, obviously I've got to go to work, trade well. Like, I'd have my laptop up in the back of the van, like next to the parcels, placing orders. Like, now it's a different stress, because it's like you don't want to waste your time, but you're also in paradise. So it's kind of, it's finding the balance, but like finding the routine, especially like I've only been in the A house 2 days now, but like already more productive. Like, I don't go on my phone. That was a big thing since coming out here, is the no phone when I first wake up.
In the morning, massive, like, I push that so hard on all the boys, because it will just whatever you start your day with is how your day's going to be the whole day. If you start your day chasing dopamine, you're going to chase dopamine all day. If you start your day scrolling, it's going to be that scroll in the back of your mind. But if you start your day productive, no phone, no inputs, just your mind, it's probably going to carry through for the rest of the day as well.
Yeah, because when I was at the other house, obviously I'm still getting what I need done.
Yeah.
But it was more of like, I was always doing it right at the end of the day.
Yes.
So I'm up till 4 in the morning. Whereas like, just the difference between coming here, it's like, I wake up straight away, go straight outside, no phone. There's a calf 30 seconds away. I just go straight there, get a coffee down, and then it's like, boom, set up for the day, come back, crank.
And you just kind of touched on that a little bit already, but what changes have you made in your life, not even just being in Koh Samui, but even to get profitable in the first place, bro? There must have been a stage where you were unprofitable. So what changes in your life have you made to optimize your life for success? So getting payouts, having a good mind, having good well-being, being happy, like you said, less stress, but stress in different areas. What optimizations and what things did you put in place to do that, if anything?
It was purely like, at the start, it was the mindset shift of the inputs.
Yes.
Obviously, you hear it all the time, like, oh, focus on the inputs, not the outputs, till you actually understand it.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of your off-the-chart videos which made me understand it right at the start, like, when I found you in August. And literally just applying that, like, not focusing on anything. Like, before it was like, oh, I need this, I need that.
Yeah.
I literally, like, the second I stopped caring about trading and just did what I needed to do, turn up every day. If there's not a trade, there's not a trade.
Yeah.
Not trying to like, oh fuck, like I needed to trade today. All of that, like instantly I got a payout. So
Yes.
it kind of like I kind of seen the proof of concept from doing that straight away, which obviously like it works both ways. Like I could have
easily had lost.
Yeah. But just seeing that straight away, and then it's just the constant application of that since, really.
Because I know your story, you got a payout before even being in the VIP. Like, you didn't even join the actual group.
No.
You were just in the free group.
Purely from trade recaps. And just asking Ethan FX a bunch of questions.
So you had a payout without any proper guidance, just from watching the free content. Why would you even bother joining the VIP if you already got paid for free anyway?
It was purely the community. It was like, that's kind of what I was searching for. Like, obviously I've been in every group, so I know what groups are like. It's a bit hit and miss. There might be like an inner circle of like 2 or 3 people, whereas this is very like, if you're in the VIP, you're one of the boys. So I was like, fuck, I just need to get in the VIP. And I kind of had like, when I was watching the off the charts videos and seeing you out here, you mentioning, oh, you guys could come out here, that was like, fuck, like, that's what I want to do. So I joined the VIP purely for that, and then obviously like, I'm fucking here now.
Live and direct, mate, yeah. I remember H1 telling me one of the videos, and it's the same with Harv and it's the same with Colator. One of the videos that made him make the move was one of the morning thoughts in Thailand, in Phuket. There'll be a link to that in the top right or something, or a little picture of that video. But I was basically speaking about, and it is valid, you can come out. Why not you? Like, what is the difference between people that have come out now and you? Probably nothing. Literally just, for instance, the access. Like, you got payouts from the free, but you knew that in order to actually make a change in your life and to be bombing it around Asia with actual profitable traders and not just being profitable at home, you need to actually get the access. And to get the access, you have to, you know what I'm saying, take it serious and obviously commit pretty hard. But there you go, bro. You're out in Thailand in a 6-bedroom villa in Koh Samui. I'm pretty sure it was a pretty decent decision there.
Yeah, probably the best ROI.
Well, there you go, bro. How come you came out to Thailand so quickly? So you literally got a payout in August or September, did you say?
September, yeah.
So first payout in September, and then you're already out in Thailand now, which is what, March? Oh, well, you're out in Thailand in Feb.
Yeah,
So why so quickly?
It was literally, it was in a New York call. You were like, boys, like, you can just come out. You were like, who's coming out next year? And obviously everyone's like, me. And you were like, you know, like, you were like, oh, I'm thinking like Feb, maybe get some of the boys out. And then I was thinking like, fuck, like, I hadn't had a payout since at this point. I hadn't had a payout since my first payout. I was like, fuck, like, I want to. And then you were like, boys, you can just come out purely from working. And I was like instantly, I was on the call at work. I was just thinking, I was like, fuck, like, I can. I worked out, I was like, if I up, because I'm only doing 3 days a week, maybe 1 day a week sometimes. Like, I was a bit lazy at the time. I was like, fuck, I can proper do this. I messaged my boss the same day, like, I want to do 5 days a week.
Yes.
Boom. I was like, I can come for a month. That's the plan originally, was like, come for a month, see the life. I knew it would be worth it, because all I'm going to do is go back after a month and do what I'm doing right now. But probably a bit more happy, a bit more inspired. So I did it straight away, booked the flights like a week later, and then about 3 weeks later, had 2 more payouts, enough to cover another month. And then a month later, a couple more payouts, enough to like, I can stay here till probably like June now. So it's like now I can make no money from now. And then obviously I made more money since, so it's like I can stay well.
Now you've got from now to June with a buffer of living like below your means or just trying to manage money because you're just coming out here, do you know what I'm saying? and that's fun. Hopefully something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never want to put expectations on the market, but it's pretty likely that something else good happens, you know what I'm saying? And one final question to end this off. If someone who's on the fence right now with fully committing with trading, or they are fully committing but they just don't know what to commit on and they're unprofitable, what advice would you give to that person?
I'd say find someone that you resonate with properly as a mentor, because me being someone who went through, like, if you boys have been on TikTok, I've probably been in their group and experienced their strategies, like, and no one has showed everything before. That's kind of what made me come to TMB, was in one day I went and watched every trade you have taken for the past however long on YouTube. Seeing that, you can't hide behind that, showing live executions, like, you can't hide behind that. And then you join a group and it's like, boom, here's 40 years of data. Obviously get the data yourself, get the belief in the system, just find something which you can see it works and it's going to be applied exactly the same to you. There's not going to be, like, for me, for example, I was in a group which the guy running the group was making good money, but no one else was. It's a mechanical model that, oh, I might take this trade, you might take that trade, you might take that trade. Like, if you find something which is very like, I take the exact same trades as you, you take the exact same trades as Ethan takes the exact same trade. Like, everyone takes the same trade, so it's like, you can't fuck it up unless it's a human issue. Yes,
and obviously when we're winning together, and when we're losing together. Unlike other groups, like, I've been in a few groups myself, and it's annoying when the owner's making bread, the owner's taking these trades, and in hindsight, he's telling you that you should have taken it, but then when you follow the rule set that he gave you, it's like, well, should you have even taken that trade? Like, was that even the model? Yeah, mate, it was the model. We actually gave an update last week on an email. Like, some bullshit, but anyway. Wrapping up the video, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video of H1. I'm going to do a similar set of videos with all the lads that are out in Thailand now. We've got 9 traders, including me, who are trading TMB, all here in Thailand, and then Willow's is coming out tomorrow as well, so you'll see Willow's probably in and around the villa in his videos as well. But that all done and said, peace, love and unity. If you do want to join the TTC VIP and be a success story like H1 and possibly come out to Thailand, Koh Samui, Phuket, wherever we are at the time, first link in the description, book a 5-minute call. If it lets you book a call, that means there are spaces available. We only release 5 spaces per week, so if it doesn't let you book a call, that means we're all locked off, because we don't want to get too many people in the group, because then I wouldn't be able to even understand, for instance, H1's story. I wouldn't be able to get involved in his life if I was 40 traders coming in a week. So we limit it to 5. So book a call, secure a spot, just be a 5-minute thing, just running through your options and trying to find the best way that you can get in, because we wouldn't want you to get in if you're not a right fit for the group. So anyway, peace, love and unity. Comment if you like this video, and I'll see you boys in the next one.